Hey guys, so today I'm going to be touring my 14th sketchbook, which I finished like a couple of days ago. And yeah, let's get into it. So this is the Talon's Art Creation A5 sketchbook. It's a landscape, and I've got some Adventure Time stickers on here. I actually haven't watched Adventure Time, so I just like the designs. Okay, so I like to start my sketchbooks with like a meet the artist kind of thing, where I say what my favorite obsessions, movies, books, and stuff are. I usually just write all my favorites, but this time I decided to just go with the ones I had during the sketchbook because I thought it would make like a time capsule kind of thing. And I started this the 1st of June 2025. And this is probably the quickest sketchbook I've ever completed, just because I've been drawing so much, so yeah. I'm going to start doing self-portraits at the start of each of my sketchbooks, just so I can see my improvement in how I do them, and like visibly how I change. As you can see, I had 4 main obsessions: watercolor, self-portraits, observational drawing, and Ghibli copies. And yeah. I hate these pages, so I never draw anything on them. I just did a couple of doodles of me. I think I'm going to start using them in my next sketchbooks, writing like my plans for the sketchbook and stuff like that, instead of just saying how much I hate them each time. Here's just some drawings of my mom, my dad, and me. There's a lot of drawings of my family members, mostly watercolor and ink, throughout the sketchbook, because I completely forgot the watercolor existed for like a couple of years, honestly. But recently I've really got back into using watercolor, which I used to always use gouache because I thought it was so much superior. But recently I've just been really enjoying how subtle watercolor is compared to gouache and acrylic and stuff like that. There's loads of expressions of my sister. There's a lot of pages like this where I just draw expressions and stuff. Some Coraline drawings. Unlike all my sketchbooks, I'm less happy with the first couple of pages than I am with the last couple. I really like this one. She's so funky. And this one. Another thing that I did this sketchbook that I haven't done normally is I started dating my pages, which I've been really enjoying, because I just think it's interesting to see how much artwork I do in a day, which I've never really done before. Some lovely drawings from my mom. Yeah, I've been trying to focus on not doing like drawings of Pinterest, because that's what I always do. I always just look up like faces on Pinterest and draw them out, which I have a portrait sketchbook that I'm using for that now. But I used to always just fill my sketchbook with like Pinterest girls and stuff. But recently I've been really enjoying drawing my family, because I think it makes me better. Like for this, I drew her a bunch of times, and I hated how it looked because it looked nothing like her, because I'm so used to seeing her face. I know what she looks like, which means I'll try and do it over and over again until I get it to a point that I'm happy with. I also really like the style that I kind of accumulated over this sketchbook, just from drawing, like sketching with pen. I was a lot more loose with my lines, which I'm really happy with. I really like this one. Another thing I tried to do with this sketchbook was try to be more, like, learn more. I've always really struggled with drawing animals, which I only tried a couple times this sketchbook, but for my next one, I'm trying to improve my learning, I guess. I'm really excited to use my new sketchbook. I got an A4 art creation sketchbook, and I'm really enjoying the amount of space I have for each of my drawings. It's really fun. This sketchbook also has a lot of drawings in my room. I think mainly because I really enjoy doing observational drawing over like creating stuff from my head. I really struggle with that kind of thing when I don't have like a starting point. But I've been doing a lot more drawings of my room recently. I think maybe because we're meant to be moving soon, so it's going to be nice to see what my room was like. Not just through photography, obviously, but you know. I really like these three, I guess. I really like the colours I used and the mixture of the red pen and the watercolour. I wanted to do some more sketches with the red pen, I think, particularly with faces. Some dodgy cat drawings. I actually quite like this one. It's very I like it whenever I don't have to draw the faces, basically. This is probably one of my favourites of the entire sketchbook. I don't know really what it is about it. Like, I just really like the simplicity of it and how you can see the texture of the watercolour and stuff like that. This is probably my least favourite drawing of the entire sketchbook. But I'm trying to not cover up the sketches I don't like, because I think it's important to leave stuff even when I don't like it. Which is why I like using pen so much, because it means I can't like rub it out and redo it a bunch of times. Which is very fluid. I really liked how my sister was sitting. Something about the shapes of her legs was really satisfying to draw. There's a lot of repetition in the same drawings, or not necessarily here. I made her a hungry caterpillar hat. But there's a lot of repetition in the drawings because I have a couple of photos that I like over all of them, which is why I use them so much. Some over the garden wall drawings. We got the pool out for summer. I have so many like funky. This is my favorite. This is another like favorite of the entire sketchbook. I don't know what it is. I think it's just like I just love it. But I've got so many interesting photos of like my mum and my sister in particular, because they always steal my phone and like take photos of themselves. Got a lot of mice. I really like this drawing as well. I really like how calm it is. I often do like watercolor sketches and then like perfect them with pen, which is fine. I like it, but it's often really harsh, and I think I should start doing some purely watercolor sketches. I really like this one as well. I like how the pen has blended with the watercolor, and I like how simple the colors are as well. This is honestly a pretty terrifying drawing of myself. I don't know what came over me when I was drawing this, but it's pretty scary. But lovely drawing of my dog. She actually looks good here. This is like one of the times I actually drew an animal and I was proud of it. I did a bunch of ballerina drawings here. I did some other ones in my other sketchbook, but I really enjoyed like the poses and the harsher lines with the legs and stuff. Really nice tree. I really like this tree. I like the colours. some more dancing poses. Doing like dancing figure drawings is actually so helpful because they've got such unusual shapes, and I'm really happy with my ability to draw legs recently, but something I cannot like master is arms. I really struggle with arms, so that's something I'm going to try and work on for the next sketchbook. And then this lady I've drawn probably like 5 times now. I see her whenever I look up face on Pinterest. She always comes up, and there's something about her face that's so like satisfying that I just want to draw it. I think I've drawn this picture like 5 times as well. I don't know, I think it's like the lip shape that I really enjoy and how it scrunches up this side. It's my pink teddy in his bee costume for summer. Very cool. This drawing really freaks me out. I don't know where her chin went, but it's horrible. Some Arietti watercolor drawings. I really preferred them without the pen. The pen looks really silly, but I added it and there's no going back now. At least I took photos beforehand. This is where I got really into doing Ghibli copies. We've got a mystery shack, the Pink Palace, and the mill from over the garden wall. My top 3 mysterious houses, I guess. Some drawings of me at Hyde Park. Ponyo art study. This is from Spirited Away when they're on the train, and the cat bus from My Neighbor Totoro. Another drawing of this photo. I really enjoyed that photo, I think. It's like the first sketchbook spread that like I actually tried to make nice. I never do that, which I really enjoyed making it look really like satisfying, I guess. So I've got the interior of House Moving Castle, some Calcifer sketches, and House Moving Castle, the actual castle. But I really like these. I really like the mixture of the red and the watercolor. I think these colors especially are really satisfying. But I don't know what it's called, but from Spirited Away. This is from House Moving Castle, the little shop, courtyard. These were some people that I saw at Hyde Park, which I thought I'd draw some. This is another like spread I'm really proud of Kiki's, the bakery from Kiki's delivery service. Some Gigi drawings. I really like the colours here. I think they're really fun. Some more figure drawings. There's when Marnie was there, their house. I really like that house. And a little doodle of me crying because I can't draw. Or just particularly on this thing, I hated all the drawings that I did, so, you know. This is another spread I'm really happy with, from, well, like, fan art of Over the Garden Wall, which has become, like, my favourite thing of all time. I only started watching it, like, a month ago, and I've watched it, like, 8 times so far, which is pretty crazy. I need to slow down a bit, but I'm just absolutely obsessed, and I'm so excited for autumn to get even more in the Over Garden Wall mood. Not that I can really get more into it, but you know. And then that's the end. This is the horrible page I always talk about, and a little goblin me. And yeah, this is the end. I completed it in 36 days, which is absolutely crazy for me. I'm honestly really proud of this sketchbook. I usually don't really get proud of my sketchbooks. I kind of just do them and then that's it. But yeah, I'm sorry about the amount of times I've said I'm really trying to cut down on me saying but I really struggled. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.